Hi guys, welcome to Money Theory. In this channel, we'll explain the foundations in economics and finance. Through these principles, you'll be able to create your own financial plan that is personalized to your situation. As you recall from our video about limited resources, any resource that has some form of scarcity has a value. That value can be in the form of costing money, time, energy, or relationships. For simplicity, we'll explain the concept of price and value in terms of money. Value is essentially how much this product means to you. It can vary from person to person. Price, on the other hand, is a reflection of that product's value. But the value to the buyer varies from person to person. When you consider something not worth it, or a terrible deal, that price is worth more than the value that you attributed to it. When you consider something a good deal, that price is less than the value attributed to it. Let's explain price by using burgers as an example. How much would one cost? You might consider that the price is whatever that's on the price tag, but there's more to it than that. Let's say the burger shop lists a burger for $50. No one's going to buy that. People would rather go to another burger shop or a hot dog shop instead. Now let's say a customer wants to pay 5 cents for a burger. No one's willing to sell it for that price. The shop would rather skip that customer and wait for a different customer. So what happens when the burger shop decides to lower the price to $5 and the customer is willing to pay $5? They agree to sale of the burger for $5. So in this example, the burger is worth $5. Thus, the price is the amount where the buyer's willingness to pay equals the seller's willingness to sell. This can be explained visually with the supply and demand curve. Supply is the seller or the producer of the product. Demand is the buyer or consumer of the product. P is the price in the vertical y-axis. This refers to the price of the product. And Q, or quantity, is the horizontal x-axis. This refers to the number of sellers who's willing to sell at that price and the buyers who's willing to buy at that price. An easy way to remember this curve is by remembering that both demand and down start with D, and supply has the word up inside it. The main takeaway from this diagram is to know where the lines are, where they cross, and that the equilibrium is the market price. This is where the price is the amount that the buyer's willingness to pay equals the seller's willingness to sell. Also remember that these lines can move left or right as market factors change. Cheaper ingredients or improved technology will increase the supply and move the supply line to the right. When competitors or substitutes enter the market, like a new veggie burger or a hot dog shop, that would decrease the demand for burgers and move the demand line to the left. When these lines move, that changes the equilibrium or the market price. Stocks are a fantastic example of how prices reflect the supply and demand. In a recent news, GameStop is the epitome of that. Remember that the stock price is the amount that the buyer's willingness to pay equals the seller's willingness to sell. With GameStop, demand increased from a rapidly increasing price. The new buyers range from Wall Street bets to other retail investors to large institutions riding for the profit. This creates a positive feedback which pushes the price even higher. And as the supply shrinks from continuous buying, that also increases the price. In stock terms, as long as there is a buyer who is willing to buy at a higher price, the stock price increases. Now let's briefly explain shorting and short squeeze. Typically, we consider stock investing as buy first and then sell later. To make a profit, you want to buy low, sell high, hoping that the price increases. This is called long in the stock. Shorting, on the other hand, is the reverse. Sell first low and then buy back later. And to make a profit, you want to sell high, then buy low, hoping that the price drops. The problem with shorting the stock is that it can theoretically continue to rise. Your losses have no limits. Whereas traditional long in the stock, the most you can lose is your initial investment. In addition, the brokerage limits your losses with a margin call. This means that if you short the stock at $100, you're required to buy back the stock when the price increases to $200. That means that you effectively become the buyer at the higher price, and continue to drive the price higher. And this event is called a short squeeze. The shorters apparently shorted more stock than was actually available. In the case of GameStop, within the past few months, the price rose from $5 in August to $20 in early January to as high as $347 on January 27th. From NASA's recent report, they saw the GameStop rocket pass Mars and is heading towards Alpha Centauri. They last received the message, "Hold the line, boys." I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out my photography portfolio at this link. And you can reach out to me if you or anyone you know need photos for portraits, real estate, or business products. You can also check out my Realty Facebook page and reach out to me if you or anyone you know need to buy or sell a home or investment property. Thanks for watching.